Hello, good evening, everybody. Thanks for joining me tonight. You've got MaryBurke live. Yep, I'm live. Yeah, you got me here live. And I have a couple little stocking stuffers. I'm going to test them out right here with you. I haven't even tested them out, but I thought that they should be or could be on your wish list. So I have a Klein Tool digital angle gauge. I like to measure the angle of the dangles. So, and a level. So this little pocket pal might be a good find. Hi there, everybody. Thanks for joining me. You've got MaryBurke Live. Make sure you hit follow. Make sure you hit like. And then the other one is just a professional tools magnetic pickup tool. So if you've seen me at the farm, right? The driveway is gravel. So when I'm working out there, a lot of times, all sorts of different little metal pieces, screws, nuts, wire, everything can, get mixed in with that gravel. So I have like a big metal rake. But sometimes when you're working on a project, or you're doing some work on one of your engines, or for me it's the ATVs or the tractor, something like that, and you lose a piece, these things come in real handy because it snakes in and you can go and grab or get them. Depending on the strength of the magnet, will be able to pick up, thank you for the hearts, will be able to pick up the what you've dropped. So as long as there's metal in it. No, if you've dropped something and there's no metal in it, I don't think it'll pick it up. Thank you, Matthew, for thinking that I'm gorgeous. Thanks for being here tonight. Tennessee is in the house. Thank you for joining me. I am live. Yes, you have me live while I am checking out a couple of tools. So now this one seems pretty easy. Now it shows you on some metal pipe. So if you want to make sure that whatever pipe or conduit that you're using, it has a certain angle to it, or if it's completely level, let's break into it. So the main factors about this one that they tell you is that it has very strong magnets and V grooves for conduit and pipe. So on the bottom here, on all the sides, you'll see a deep V groove. And I'll take it out and show you that. What's the last book that I read? I am currently reading a book by Balducci, I think is his name, and it's 620 Man is the book that I'm reading. Hi there, Tennessee. Oh, am I missing? Oh, this one stopped scrolling. I am so sorry, everybody. That always happens. Hi there, Chris. Thanks for joining in. Northwestern Arkansas is in the house. How do I have so much energy every day? And I was thinking to myself, I'm not very energetic tonight. Like, I'm not bouncing all around like I normally do. I have had a 36-hour whirlwind road trip. So those of you that have been following me and keep track of my lives, as well as what I'm up to every day, or chat with me on my fan sites, then you know that I had to fly up to the farm, take care of some business, and fly back and be back in time to host Thanksgiving. So today, forgive me if I don't have as much energy as I normally have. I did try to sleep along the way, but obviously not while driving. So when I was in the passenger seat, I tried to get a little nap. Hilton, New York in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Germany's in the house. Yeah, you like when I'm bouncing up and down? when I'm full of energy? Yes, Jeffrey, you've got me live. You got a piece of pipe for me to measure and to make sure it's level? I love it. I love it. Yes, we're going to break these open. Maine is in the house. Now, I've been to many places in Maine. I've been to Ogunquit, Bangor, um, Kittery, Orono, Papoose Pond, Sunday River. Let's see, where else have I been in Maine? Um, Lots of places in Maine, but I can't think of them all right at the moment. I am Maria. I am doing well, and nice to see you or hear from you as well. I'm practically a native. A native of Maine, you mean? Can't get there from here. Maria's from Mexico, so neighbor to the south. Thanks, Dan, for joining in. Newport, Rhode Island in the house. Yes, I've spent some time in Newport, Rhode Island. I've actually stayed there's down in Newport, in the along by the marina there's like a bed and breakfast or a little inn or something that's on the second floor that kind of is over all the shops, but it's right on one of the piers or one of the wharfs out there. And I did get to stay out there one time. That was a lot of fun. Jacket, I'm not wearing a jacket. I am wearing some of my bibs. Again, I told you I was up at the farm, so I did have the bibs on up there. Check in on the chickens, the goats, and the dogs and cats. What is my current occupation? Content creator. Jeff is my occupation. I am a hobby farmer, but it is a hobby farm. I'm not growing crops to sell them, nor same thing with the chickens. I'm not growing. I'm not. My free range chickens are for the hobby, for pure enjoyment and eggs. So I am doing well, Mohammed. Thanks for asking. Yes, open the blue one. I don't have a blue one. I have a Klein tool and I have a professional tool. So which tool should I open? I'm sure you have a tool you should open over there too. So thank you for joining me. You've got Mary Burke Live. Make sure you hit follow. Make sure you hit subscribe. Thank you to everybody. Instagram is doing really well. I've put on probably 10,000 or more users in the last like 3 or 4 days. So that thank you for everybody that is following and making some of my videos go viral. I do appreciate that. It's 18 degrees in Minnesota. Yikes, Douglas. Yikes, that's chilly. That's chilly. My headlights would be my headlights would be frozen. Frozen headlights. Get the windshield scraper out. So, thanks for being here. I do appreciate everybody joining in, and I appreciate that I'm one of your favorite YouTubers. I do appreciate that. Well, if you write to me in another language, though, I won't be able to understand it. I won't. So you have to write it in English, and you have to make sure that you are putting in something appropriate, because also if you write something that's inappropriate, ooh, I have low battery on one of the phones. So, because I am simul broadcasting, let me get up and plug you in. You need a plug. You need to get plugged in. Ready? Hold on. I snap you into place. Let's see. Did that go? That didn't go. Why didn't that go? Let's see if it goes now. There, now it's charging. Okay, excellent. I am back. Am I looking for a moderator? No, I moderate it myself, so I do appreciate the offer, though. I am doing well. Like I was just explaining, I had to fly up, not fly, drive. I say fly because I get in the car and go. So I did take a trip up to Alabama. It's probably about 450, 500 miles one direction. So probably in the last 24 to 36 hours, I've completed about 1,000 miles. Yes, not 100,000 miles, not like the song, but it's starting to get cold all over. Yes, well, I was pleasantly surprised. When I got to Alabama yesterday morning, I was very, very excited that it was not nearly as cold as Florida. It was way warmer at the farm. It was probably a good 10 to 15 degrees warmer at the farm in southeast Alabama than it was down in Florida. But thankfully, I brought that good weather back with me, because when I got back to Florida, it seems that cold snap has snapped again. So we are back into some warmer weather, and may I keep my fingers crossed that when I wake up in the morning to take Stella for her walk, that it will be not quite so cold and I can do it without a jacket. Aaron Paul is asking what my size is. I think you're asking what size is my chest. My chest is a 36D to double D, depending on the bra, if I were to wear a bra. But my rib cage is I'm pretty petite, so that in that respect, it looks bigger. Everything seems more exaggerated in that respect. I don't have a lot on my rib cage here, so it's pretty slender. Yeah. Hello there, everybody. Thanks for joining in. United Kingdom is in the house. It's real late for you over there, isn't it? 7 plus, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. Nope. 7 plus, did I do my math right? 7 plus 5. Oh, I guess it's like 8. So it's almost 8. So almost 8 and 6. My math is big. 8 and 4 would be midnight. So 2 o'clock in the morning, almost 2 o'clock in the morning over there. Yes, Greystone, they are natural. Yes, yes. I don't, I've had children, so that's why, I used to be tiny. My boobs used to be super tiny. But after having kids, this is the result. And my boobs sway and move and everything else. They're bouncy, they're perky. Yes, that's it. But, and they're natural, so. Hello, it's breakfast time for you? Oh, where in the world are you that it's breakfast time already? All right, so I am going to open one of these tools for right now. Ask how it is everybody's. What night are we on? Is it Tuesday? See, it's gonna be a little crazy for me, because I don't. It's like I lost a whole day going to Alabama and coming back. If you write to me in Mandarin, I'm definitely not going to be able to understand you. I don't understand Mandarin. So sorry. So I do appreciate you being here with me tonight. Hello, hello, hello. Make sure you hit follow and subscribe, so that way you can get notified when I go live. And you can check out all my profile information. You can check out my fan pages by going to my bio links. Yeah, so make sure that you check it all out, right? Okay, so gonna go back to my tool. It's a climb tool. I'm gonna open this one first. We're gonna see how that goes. I always have one of these Work Pros around too, by the way. It's Work Pro, and they come in a pack of 3, and they're always on my hip, so that you never know when you need to open a box, when you need to open it. The other thing that I have with me pretty handy is my tape measure. But at least with my tape measure, if I don't have and it comes with this handy dandy little pouch on the back. So it has a ball back. Yes. A rose by any other name. So let's see what we got. Oh, and the destructions on the inside. And it came with 2 batteries. Look at the cute little 2 batteries that came with it. Now, it did say that it was going to need, it does require batteries. and it was good to see that they gave me the batteries. So the main things that they say about this is that it has very strong magnets and that it has a deep V groove. Yes. And then in addition to that, it does 90-degree angles and 180-degree measurement ranges, 0 to 90, and then 0 to 180. It also does the angles of the dangles there. And high visibility reverse control contrast LCD. So I should be able to see the numbers pretty good. All right. So it did come with the batteries. So this might be a good stocking stuffer. If if you at the cottage, I may use it a lot because I need a little screwdriver. I don't know that I have a little screwdriver here. Another handy dandy thing for me to use is when in doubt, use the. See if I don't. I might actually need. See if I can get it to work. Nope. I may actually need to go get a screwdriver. I maybe have to go get a screwdriver, which would not be good. Yeah, so it's not going to turn on without it. All right, let's see if I have a screwdriver in the drawer. I don't think I've packed any in here. I don't think I have any tools in my drawer. I got cords. Allen wrench. Let's see, what else might I have? Thanks. Angles of the dangle are really important. Really, really important. Let's see what else I got in here. Nope. Crazy glue. You never know. Never know when you need some crazy glue. How old am I, Grayson? I am in my fantastic 50s. So this one, hold on a second. I'm going to see. I don't know if I have. I may have to go all the way outside. Let's see. Back here, do I have one? How do I not have a little screwdriver? Okay, hang on. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Don't you go anywhere now. Okay, I'll be right there. And ta-da, just like that. I'm back. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Sorry about that. I had to go get some tools for my tool time. Who knew? Who knew that I had to get tools? Do I know how to drive tractors? Yes. Yes, I have a Mahindra tractor. If you check out my posts and my reels, my shorts, and go to my profile page and check my library I have thousands of posts. If you look there, you'll see me driving the Mahindra tractor. I have a 1626 with a front, a bucket and a backhoe. So, but yes. So I do work in it. I've hauled tree stumps, dirt, gravel, crush and run, pulled trees, all sorts of stuff with the bucket. Used it as a leveler for the garden. So dropped that bucket and I've gone in and dumped the bucket and then flattened it and pulled it all back, trying to make it all level. You got a few John Deeres you can train me on? Excellent. So, all right, let's see. This one's gonna be too big, but this was the one that I had closest. So let's see. That might be too big for me to get in the hole. Get in the hole. Man, I wanted to play with this toy tonight. This tool. I'm sorry. But it doesn't look like I'm gonna get to it. And it may require my glasses to actually see if I'm getting it down in the hole. So, let's see here. Come on. I don't want to turn. Sometimes I can use this one, the blade. Come on. I'm not getting it to turn either way. It needs one of those itty bitties. And I don't have, that's too thick. All right, so I won't play with that one. I'll have to play with that one another time. But it is magnetic, so like here, this has a little bit of a, and you can see it just picks it right up. It does actually have a strong magnet, so that I can give you. It has a strong magnet on it, so I could swing it around like that. All right. So what I wanted to do was to get it to turn it on and get it to play with it a little bit more. So I'm going to put it in its pouch. And welcome from all the way from France. Thanks for joining in. I will come back to this because I have to get the right little tiny screwdriver to put the batteries in the back. I can't believe I have to get one of those itty bitty ones. So I'm going to move on to the other tool where I can play with that tool. Magnetic pickup tool, and through a 15-pound magnetic tool. So you drop something. Don't you hate it when you're doing something and it drops down in between? Like it happened when I was working on the Can-Am on the side by. I dropped something down and it went down and in and all the way. So, you know, especially when I was like working on, it happened, I had an odd battery. It's a tiny little 12-volt battery. And the way that the connector screws on, it has a little locking nut on the bottom. And then you have to screw it in on the top. But it has to go through this funky little thing. And I kept dropping it all the time. So, and then, let's see. So this end, you've seen them where they actually will reach out and grab you. So this one is not, it's just a flat. So you drop something. Let's see, what could I possibly drop? I'm doing lots of hanging things around the where am I at? The cottage. So, all right, and I get this to open up. So, let's see how many I can just pick on up out of this. So we drop a little something down in there. It'll pick them all up. I don't need them all. I only needed one. So there you go. So it is super strong, and this can get into some tight places. So if I were to drop that over by you, and so I come over here, I drop that down, and then I could just come over and sneak it down in, angle it down and in, and there you go. Got it. So even if I did it, say it fell down here. Ta-da! I got it. So there you have it. So doesn't matter where you drop it. You can stick this snake down in there and snake it out of there. And 8 to 15 pounds, so it will pick up something pretty big and heavy. Ta-da! And you gotta, it's good. It's pretty tight in there. I mean, you have to pull it to get it to come out. Even bigger, I could go even bigger, a bigger hook, right? So it depends on where you need to fish it out of. And this is pretty flexy, you know, so you can snake it down in there and maneuver it where you need it to go. I'm keeping it straight right now, but you could just wrap it all around. So it definitely is a handy tool, something for you to add to your stocking stuffers. So if you're looking for a gift for somebody that seems to have all the tools, why not get them a picker-upper? Handy dandy, handy dandy. You gotta love handy dandy. All right. So, and oh, you don't want to forget your cap. Put your cap back on. Put that rubber cap right on the tip. So, and then it's still picking up, even with the rubber cap. There you go. That's a pretty strong magnet there. All right. So I wanted to show you the other tool, but it'll have to wait for another time. So we can just have a little bit of a chat now. So this is a pretty big set that I got too. I really like this, and this has come in handy so many times. Whether I need a drywall screw and an anchor, you know, the anchors that goes with the different screws, different types of anchors. And I'm the drywall one that I'm pretty fond of. So that's always this has been a very good, and then a hanging kit as well. So the hooks and all, you know, there's also like thumbtacks and all sorts of stuff in there. So, and it stacks. I don't have it stacking correct at the moment. Why are you not stacking? Why are you not locking in there? Come on, lock it in. So, thank you for thinking I look gorgeous, John. Thank you for joining me this evening while we were playing with the magnetic tool pickup. And I was going to have so much fun with the angle of the dangle, because I still have my sausages here. So I was going to do this whole big thing on measuring. Where did I put it away? You know, giving you the angle of the downward angle, and is it flat? Is it level? All sorts of stuff. Does it curve? Will it go on the curve? But oh well, I'll save it for my next one. So, anywho, you love those boxes? You love these boxes? Yeah, it's a leveling gauge. Yes, like the Klein leveling gauge. I have not. Thank you for the hearts. I have not had a chance to really play with it, and I was going to play with it, but anyways. So anyways, thank you so much for joining me. You have Mary Burke Live. I'm hoping that you guys are having a great Tuesday night. I am probably dragging a little bit compared to what you're used to. I'm usually bouncing all around and well, everything else, but I did just get back from the farm, and it was, you know, the up and back is probably between, I don't know, 400 and something miles each way. So something around like 900 miles in the last 24 hours. Now, the box isn't working because my screwdriver is too big. This is where it's too big, not where it's too small. I need one of those itty bitty ones, and I would use, let me see. Let me try to skin the cat another way. See if I can do it this way. Hold on. There we go. Oh yeah, I think I got it. I needed something thin enough and little enough to fit in the crevasse, the unscrew. We're getting it. We're getting there. We're getting there. So Don't try this at home. But I just used, I didn't, the blade itself, I probably could have flipped it around and used the blade too once I took the blade out. But it needed to be a little bit thicker. Let's see. Ha! Now I got it. And then that's the other thing that I like about this blade is that when you use one side and you're done with it, you can flip it around and use the other side. Once the second side's dead, then you got, obviously you got to get a new box blade. Okay, so now we're gonna try it. And yeah, I had to use the eyeglasses to make sure that I was down in the hole. In the hole. Okay, so now we're gonna put this on this side. And this on this side. And then we're gonna put it back in the, oops, I probably should have kept that because now I have to tighten it. Okay, see how tight I can get it just hand tightening. Thank you for thinking I look beautiful. Thanks, thank you. My name is Mary Burke. If you don't follow me, you should definitely follow me. Click the subscribe button, and I'm gonna take that little knife back out because that worked so good previously. Now to tighten it. Let's see if I can get that back in there. Now we're doing righty-tighty. Get that back tighten. Like that. I knew I could figure out a way to get it done. There we go. All right, now it's pretty tight. All right. Yes, the box will work great. It will. All right, put that back in there. Lock it in. Lock and load. Great. And then close it. I can put that back on my hip. I got it to work. I got it. All right, let's play with it now. So, I get error. Starts out with error. Okay. Error. Okay. So, let's just starting it off here. Okay. So, even still, I have a 1 degree pitch on my desk. My desk isn't level. Man. Oh man, this is gonna mess me up. Okay. So, you wanna see if something is level. It has that, so it is magnetic and it will stick to something. Ah! Oh, I want to keep it steady, right? Keep it steady. All right. 0.8, 0.8, 0.1, 0.5. So, if we were to put it up, let's put it, so we want to do something that's, let's see. So we're going to have to read up on this just for a second. There's a lady on YouTube named The Farm Girl that looks just like me. Well, then she would be stealing my stuff if she's the farm girl. It's Mary Burke. I'm the OG. I am the OG farm girl. All right. So we have an LCD power hold range button. Okay, so if we want to do 90 and 180 degrees. I like Disney movies? Sure, I like Disney. Thanks for liking the pink top. All right. So the LCD will give you a measurement value, the low battery icon, the hold, a 0, range setting, inclination icon, the degree angle. It has V grooves, a battery door, magnetic base. Okay. So let's power it off. So that we got the power off like that. To set a reference place the power 0, press the power 0 button. Power 0 button. Measurement value on the display will blink once and change to 0.00 and then the 0 icon. It didn't do that. It told me 0.1.
At this point, all new measurement values will be in the reference to the user set reference plane. To return to a measuring true level, press the power 0 button. Press to hold a measurement value on the display screen, press hold range. Okay, so here, like that, we got that on. We're gonna press, oops. So see, I keep doing, so I need to put it on something. There, oops. Okay, we're gonna start it right there. Let's start at ground zero. Oh, the High School Musical? Yeah, that's a good one. I like High School Musical. Now is it 0.1? It is, isn't it? So I have, my desk isn't 100% level. Do I like the movie Elf? I do. It's not, you know, I can take Will Ferrell in small amounts. Oh, so it just depends. I'm trying to think of what I've seen recently that I really enjoyed. I watched The Union the other night. That's a cute movie with Halle Berry and Mark Wahlberg. I did like that one. Greg, yes, I am married. Yes, I am married. All right, so let's see if we can get the beef. Okay, so now let's try. Okay, so if we want to take it and okay, so say we want to stick it somewhere straight up and down. Seeing how level it is. I'm doing some measuring over here. Not like, see, now I'm not liking this tool. I thought this was going to be a lot more fun. Okay. If I want to measure the beef, let's measure the beef. And see now, that has a what? 0.1? That one's 0.1 too? All right, so it's 0.1 there. Slide it down there. What are we at? 0.5. And slide it all the way to the other side. Is it also going to be? You want to measure you want to measure the sausage? You want me to measure the pink at the top? 0.9. So if I were to put it on me, would that be level? There you go. What kind of angle of the dangle would you get if I just put that right there? Put it on my shoulder. Do I have a chip on my shoulder? How level am I? Can I balance it to put it up there? On top of my head? What does it say? 0.2. Where's level? 1.1, 0.5. Oh, just the little tiniest bit. 5.5. 0.2. Anyways. This will not do length. This is for range of motion. It is to see if something is level. All right, so if you want to put it up on something and check whether something is level, like so, then that is 0.5, 0.6 degrees. So if I were to, I have yet to get it to there. Oh. I want to hold it, but I got there. Now if I rotate it 90, oh, I'm gonna have to play with that a lot more. So there I got it set at 0 degrees for it to be level. There. Now am I level? Now it's on hold. So then, don't matter which direction, but you can see that it's got a bright light. And I'm just playing around with it. I'm not really doing anything with this tonight other than I wanted to see how it would, but there's nothing for it to stick to this pipe. No sticking to that pipe. There's no metal in that pipe. It's all organic. The sausage on the table is a bit thin. Oh, I can't get my hand around that. Yes, but I have a mini. The mini one is, see, the mini one. The mini one you can wrap your hand all around. See, that's a mini one. That one right there. Whereas this one's a big, thick one. You can't get your hand all the way around it. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much of an exhibitionist am I? Probably, I don't know, 7, 8. I'm like not out there 100% of the time. So, but this is how you would see me. Like if you were driving down the highway and you saw me driving with my tractor earlier today, this is how you would have seen me. That's how I dress. That's how I go out. That's what I do. So if that's being an exhibitionist, then maybe my count is higher. You like how I was wrapping my hand, Gary, around that sausage? Yes, that is the big sausage is a handful. That is for sure. I prefer them big and thick. And short and stubby isn't, unless I'm in a tight place. Only then do I use short and stubby stuff. But I had to, like, the back of this, the thing was so tiny, all my big tools wouldn't fit. They were too big. So I had to figure out a way to get it to work. What am I doing? Fiscal Education, thanks for joining in tonight. What am I doing for Thanksgiving? I am hosting. So I am expecting, I don't know. Oh, I got some glittery stuff going on there. I didn't even do that. I don't know how that came up. Unless I tapped it somehow. Did I do that? Did I make the sparkles happen? See, I don't even know how I did that. I don't even know how to do special effects. Did I do that effect? Here, hold on. There. Oh, I did do that. I tapped the screen. Sorry about that. I don't use, and just so you know, so on a different, on my YouTube stream, it has effects on it, and I tapped the screen on the phone, and it brought up all those glitter effects. As you can tell, I don't use special effects. So a lot of the girls that are out there, they make sure that they're all blitzed and glammed up, and then on top airbrushed and all this sort of stuff, and perfectly coiffed, and that's just not me. So you'll get me like this, just real. This is me with very little makeup on. Yes, I have some lip gloss on and some eyeshadow on, but you know, that's it. You got me. So when I hit that screen and I went to the glitter effects, I didn't know how to do it, you know, and a lot of girls won't post unless they have some sort of facial or body or something effect on him. I mean, it is what it is. How can you have to rejoice in your inner beauty and outer beauty. Marilyn's in the house. Thanks for joining on. Glitter looks good on me. Glitter never looks so good, right? I do have some glitter spray, but I do occasionally. If I'm going out, I might put some glitter spray on. Thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight. I do appreciate that. I will only be on for, I don't know, 15 minutes or more. I couldn't really make this thing work the way that I wanted it to. So I'm a little disappointed in this tool. I like my big sausage tools. But this tool, although it is magnetic, right? It's magnetic. So that part is good. It has deep V grooves. So if I want to put it on something and then work the angles that way, I can certainly do that. So if I were to power it up and then there. Ooh, up, up, up. Work that angles. Just ever so slightly. Those angles of the dangle are so much fun to play with. Thanks for liking my eyes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do appreciate you being here with me today. It's been a long day, and I do appreciate you stopping in. Oh, is everybody all set for Thanksgiving? Is everybody all set for Thanksgiving? For those of you that are in the United States and observing Thanksgiving, are you guys all set? I think I'm going to start cooking tomorrow. But just my desserts. I'm going to start making the desserts. I make a grasshopper pie, and I make chocolate squares from scratch. So that'll be a lot of fun. Waves back. Make sure you hit follow. Make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you join in and get to see all my content. Yes, Elon, you have a big sausage for me. You know, when people say that and they rarely have what they say they have. In my experience. Yeah, don't go. You like seeing me? You like seeing me sitting here just hanging out with you guys? What in the world is grasshopper pie? Okay, so it's not really grasshopper pie. It's it's an old recipe, and it has a lot of Cool Whip in it. And no grasshoppers, but it is green. So it uses milk. It also uses whipped cream and pistachio jello in a chocolate graham cracker crust. And you mix it, whip it all up, and let that set. And then you pour the remaining Cool Whip on the top, and then drizzle it with chocolate. Oh, but you also crunch in, you know, the double stuff Oreo cookies that are mint, the mint Oreo stuff cookies. You crush that up. So it's green in color because of the pistachio pudding, but the flavor of it ends up being very minty. Do I like 3 sausages at the same time in the kitchen? In the kitchen, in the bathroom, and at lunch, dinner, breakfast. I like sausages all the time. What was the thingy that I had out earlier? This one? That thingy? This thingy or this thingy? I have a couple of different thingies. This thing you can really uncoil. Oh, I could probably use it on this thingy. Now, all right, let's see. Ooh, it's upside down. Dun, dun, dun. Here we go. Upside down. And sideways. Ta-da! Working the angle of the dangle. Now what happens when we bend it? Yeah, when we bend it. Who doesn't like a bent rod? There we go. The angle of that dangle right there. Oh, yeah. Can we invert it? Which way does the angle of the dangle go? Does it go angle down? Does it angle up? Is it straight out? Straight out? There we go. Like that. Wait, how straight are we? Yeah. What's my age? I am in my fantastic 50s. Yes, there you go. And we can put it on the end, up by the tip. Should we put it up by the tip to see how the angle of the dangle is? So these are 2 different tools. This is a magnetic picker-upper. So see, let's see how strong the magnet is. Can you see that moving? Yeah, it's moving. Ah, 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 ooh, ah. It's like a choo-choo train. Choo-choo. Chugga, chugga, oop, and picked it up. Snapped it right up. So say I dropped this down in the in the engine for whatever reason, and I needed to snake it out. Then you could, this tool could go right down and in between. Now, if my hand was too big to get that out, I could stick this tool down and in, and then snake it all the way back out. Hello there from Maine. Thanks for liking my fan pages, John. I do appreciate that. Yes, thanks for being here tonight. Lots of fun and chatting with you. Yeah, and Instagram has been going crazy, so I do appreciate that. Putting on tens of thousands of followers, and I do appreciate each and every one of you following me, liking, commenting on my posts, my reels. What type of tools do I have in my bedroom? Oh, there's all sorts of tools there. The battery, see, this is a battery operated tool. So there's battery operated tools, there's plug-in tools, long tools, longer tools, thick tools, thicker tools. Thanks for liking my fitness. I do try to stay fit, or at least stay healthy. So how's the Jeep? The Jeep is doing well. I did not take it on my latest trip. Excuse me, I was gonna say, it's gonna be getting time for me to hit the hay myself. That long drive is gonna do me in. But the Jeep is doing well. I still utilize it a lot. However, I've mostly been using the Audi lately. And that's the one, and my golf cart. Those are the ones I've been using all the time. Hi, there's lots of waves going on, so I'm gonna wave back. Hi guys, hi. Thanks for joining. Thanks for all the waves. Do I have a link that I can share? Absolutely. If you go to my bio and check out my bio links, all my links are right there. You can go right to my bio link. Yes, hit that bio link. You have a tool just for me? Yeah. I'll be over to unclog any pipes that you may have. I'm very good at unclogging pipes. Hi there, Argentina. Thanks for joining in. Welcome. RR, thanks for asking if I have fan pages. Yes, I do have fan pages, and that's the only place that I chat. So if you want to chat with me, other than here live, obviously, then the only other place is to join the fan pages. So, and that's a way to tell you that also that there's so many fakes, that it's big business being a fake Mary. So just make sure that you don't fall for those fake Marys on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. There's lots of them out there. And that's why I do some of the lives, so that you can see that I'm here, I'm live, I'm a real person, and this is the account for you to follow, not the fakey phony ones. I am naughty and nice. Australia is in the house. Thanks for being here. And Stella's liking the new place. She's still getting used to it. And here, oh my goodness, such a big difference than being in the country. Because up at the farm, I'll order something from Amazon, and it's a 2-3 day turnaround time. And here at the cottage, when I order something, it could be a couple hours. So it's You grew up on a farm? That's fantastic. I'm farmed for over 40 years. That's amazing. My kudos to you. I just have a small hobby farm, and that takes up all my time. Weeding the garden and taking care of the animals and taking care of the farm itself. It's a lot of work. And somebody had said to me one time is that, the majority of having a farm is actually fixing the fixing the equipment. And that is very true. Maintaining and fixing the equipment, it is a lot of it. Whether it be, hosing things down, or refueling, or oil changing, or brakes. I had to do the brakes in the side by. So all those things. So it would, let's see. Should I cook the sausages? Well, those are summer sausages. Those are already cured. They're not raw meat. So I don't need to cook them. Just need to eat them. Now, if I were to get like an Italian hot sausage, then yes. I've done some cooking shows where I've cooked the Italian sausage. You live on its farm. It's a farm in Thailand. What's the crop? I know that like over in Vietnam and stuff, a lot of it is rice. Is it the same in Thailand? Is it rice? Oh, Ray, you got a cute little sausage. 5-inch sausage. That's cute. So thank you everybody for joining me this evening. I'm only going to be here for about another 5 or 6 more minutes. So if you have a question, now is your chance to ask. And I was playing with my tools, the angle of the dangle gauge, and my magnetic picker upper. Oops. Error. Danger, Will Robinson. So you gotta make sure you have it, I guess. One side works and one side is gonna be see, so that's not magnetic. There, that side's magnetic. How old am I? Approximately fantastic 50s. Happy birthday, Nick. Yes. Grr. Grr. That's cute, but I'm not putting them together. Why was my mouth watering? I must be thirsty. Very thirsty for my sausage. Getting hungry for my sausage. All right. Thanks everybody for joining. And I don't look a day over 35. I love you. Thanks. I appreciate that. Somebody was asking what my fan page's links are. The best I can tell you is go to my profile page. It's in my bio links, so you can find it there. And I do have all sorts of different content for all different sorts of platforms. What I can post on TikTok isn't the same thing that I can post on YouTube, nor is it what I can post on Facebook, the same thing that I can post on X, or Cameo that I can post on OF, or any of them, So it really does vary. So I do film content every day for each and every one of the platforms that I broadcast on. So, hi, thanks for joining in. You've got Mary Burke Live. If you're just joining me, you've got a couple of, you're down to the last minute. Got the last minute. Come on, you got a question for me? Now's your chance. What's your question? Come on. Oh, you got to make it a good question that I can actually answer. If you put a naughty question in there, it'll be held for review. Yes. How old am I? Fantastic 50s. That's as close as you're going to get. 8 inches is a good length. Yeah, 8 inches is a good solid length. It's a baseline to start with. Kaylee, yes, I have fan pages. Thanks for joining. 60 over there, congratulations. Why is my husband not jealous? Oh, my husband loves what I do.
My husband is very supportive. And, we both own businesses, so we're both pretty successful, and we manage our time accordingly. So, oh yeah, no, he's a big fan, big fan. I'm so happy that I'm able to assist you in putting a smile on your face every day. Yes. Thanks, Elvis, for thinking I looked like an angel. I appreciate that. All right, guys, it has been a pleasure chatting with you this evening and going over and playing with a couple of my tools. So make a decision as to whether or not they're a good stocking stuffer for you. All right, thanks everybody. Don't forget to hit follow, subscribe, join, check out my fan pages. And the way to do that is to go to my bio links. So thanks everybody. Sweet dreams. All right. And I'll catch you on my fan pages later. Bye. See you again tomorrow. Bye now.